back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Candace. You got a great introductory video. Today I am going to give you guys some tips, tricks, hacks, whatever to up your eyeshadow game. And if you want to see how I created this look that I'm just, honestly, it's doing it for me, then yeah, let's just jump into it without further ado. So today we don't have a Red Bull, we have a coffee. Alright, so I've already done my brows off camera, obviously, because you did not see me do them. So one of the main problems that I feel like people have is not having their eyeshadows like pop. So we're gonna go over that today. We are back in the classroom, or whatever we're gonna call this series. So I'm gonna give you at least like 4 or 5 tips that's gonna help improve your eyeshadow game. First tip is going to be, if you use an eye cream, use it at least 20 to 30 minutes prior to putting on any sort of primer, eyeshadow, etc. Because you just don't want the excessive moisture on your eyelids. It's just gonna break down your eyeshadow. So the next tip that I have for you is to use eyeshadow primer. Concealers, I mean, it's fine, but if you really want to get the most color payoff, the lasting power, whatever, use an eye primer. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Primer today. This is in, I don't know, it's like a light yellowy cream sort of a color, so. Alright, so the eyeshadow palette that I'm using today is this Milani Most Wanted in the color Outlaw Olive, which is this guy. And I just like it because I feel like I don't do enough like green. And I'm gonna just do my eyes as we chit chat about how to make your eyeshadows really pop. So yeah, so another thing is, I know a lot of the times, including myself, I will use a primer while it's wet. It's a little bit trickier, so another tip that I have for you is to let your primer dry down just a little bit. With this e.l.f. one, you don't get a choice because it's gonna dry down with or without your permission. So I'm just going to use this as my transition color, and I'm gonna bring this all the way in the inner corner and the outer corner. I'm just not gonna blend it up into my eyebrow. Alright, so another tip that I have for you guys as far as eyeshadow goes is don't be afraid to build your color. Like, if I was to calculate how long it takes me to actually just sit here and add colors, blend it, etc., it would be like 45 minutes. Like, I'm totally fine sitting here blending for a cool half hour just to get like the pigment and the color that I need. So do not be afraid of adding and adding and adding colors till you get the colors that you want. Like, I also chose this Milani palette because I wanted you to know, like, yes, quality of shadows definitely matter, but you also can do it with like cheaper palettes if you have the right techniques. I like that. Alright, so now that we have this color down, I feel like I'm going to add in a bit of this dark green because it's pretty. Y'all see girl got her nails done. Don't know how to act. I'm over here like. Another good tip, trick, hack, whatever, is to make sure you're using the appropriate brush for whatever you're trying to do. So if you're trying to blend something out, use a blending brush. If you're trying to pack on and deposit color, don't use the blending brush because it's just going to wipe away the product and you're not going to get the product payoff. So like this green, I'm using a flat, dense kind of brush so that I can really pack it in there. That's actually really pigmented, really pretty. And then if I feel like I wipe away some of the color, I just pack it back. Alright, what should I do? Should I do like a cut crease? I haven't done a cut crease in so long. It's kind of on purpose because I'm not like huge into cut creases. I'm gonna use my P. Louise eyeshadow base because it's more liquidy. And let's do like a half cut crease. light green kind of color here. And let's pack this all over the lid and see what happens. So now I'm going to take that dark green color still. Going with the shimmery, greenish, goldish, grayish. We're going to go with that color, and let's put this kind of where these two colors meet. Okay, I'm gonna do liner and lashes. I guess off camera because it's not a big deal. And then I will come back and we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So yeah, I will post a little list over on one of these of kind of the main takeaways of this video. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully, yeah, you can improve a little bit. If this did help, definitely encourage you to share it to somebody you know that might need the help. And yes, leave me a comment on what else you would like to see. I would love for any feedback. And yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I promise I will be so much more consistent. So yeah, just bear with me, okay? So yeah, bye.